Peace and love. Sending you out positive energy, high vibes, success on your entrepreneurship, all love, all positivity. Today, I'm going to be speaking about the energy of Life Path 3. Always be familiar when we're dealing with Life Path numbers. They let us know the energy of ourself, our personality, and also the collective consciousness energy as a whole. Okay? Make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel. You hit the like button and you leave me any comments or questions in my description below. Sending you all positive energy, high vibes, success on your entrepreneurship, all love and all positivity. Now, when we're dealing with the angel number 3, it's symbolic to growth, expansion, balance with the mind, the body, the spirit, and emotions as a whole, intuition, creativity, communication, being social, okay, and being tapped into the wildest childhood imagination, because it has the energy of Leo, creativity, being social, and also when we're dealing with the childhood imagination, it's connected with our creative abilities. Okay, once we tap into our inner child, it gives us great guidance. Okay, and it taps us into the 5 senses, and we're able to create beautiful things from that childhood imagination, the energy of drive, inspiration, and just like how children are when they are just out before they're taught anything, and they are just full of joy, running around, having fun, and free-spirited. This is the energy that 3 holds. Okay, so if you have an energy of the Life Path 3, you're very developed with your imagination. Okay, you love to nurture, you love to tell stories, you are drawn to photography, creativity, expressing your ideas and creativity outward. Okay, you love to translate your creative actions. Okay, you have the understanding of details. You are naturally wired to work, like, and that's one of your downsides, because you don't want to overwork yourself. It's okay to work, but you're naturally drawn to work hard and overwork yourself. So you want to make sure you have that a balance, and you are getting time to do some self-love techniques, rest, so you can clear the mind, because in a clear mind, a calm mind, we create beautiful things from that state. Okay, so sometimes you can get frustrated very easily, and it's because you take on several tasks at one time. So just take your time, day by day, step by step, and don't be too overwhelming on yourself. 333 was just on the clock, so the power is amplified. Okay, you are here to be a teacher. Okay, you have to take your natural talents and express them outwards. Just like, for an example, the beauty of art. Okay, in every unique piece of art, there's a different perception of it all. So you have to look at things like artwork and have the understanding of the perceptions of things and how beauty is in art, and express your beauty of intellect just like a beautiful painting out into the world. Okay, you love to tap into music energy. Now, when we're dealing with the life paths that hold that energy, we have the energy of Randy, a Life Path 3, also Snoop Dogg, and also Mary J. Blige. Okay, these is people that have great lyrics to songs and have the energy of music. So you can embody that energy of music, and music is healing for the soul. Like, you can actually tap in and create a beautiful tone and heal others from the music. Okay, you can also add music to poetry, since you have the beautiful talents of photographer, artist, dancing, and music, and use the great intellect and the great talents that you have, express them outwards to be a positive role model to society. Okay, because that's what you are here for. You are here for to express your talents and have other heal from the talents that you put into the universe. Okay, people love being around you. You like are naturally drawn to people. Like they love your appearance. Okay, because you have the energy of Leo. Leos is always in the center of attention. They love to create. They love to be social. 555 on the clock. So you hold that energy. So you want to make sure that you take the great abilities that you have and always express them outwards. You a quick learner. You love to learn really fast. Love quick. You catch on to things like this. You can multitask. So with the great talents that you have, just make sure that you balance everything out as a whole. Now, 3 is divine. Okay, we have the Holy Trinity in African spirituality. One of the first mother African spiritual base practices that practice African spirituality, balancing the mind, the body, the spirit, the emotions as a whole. Okay, the Holy Trinity is symbolic to the divine feminine, divine masculine, and also the child. Okay, we have spiritual discernment, balancing the mind, the body, and the spirit as a whole. Okay, I always say emotions. So we also have the biblical character Jesus Christ. Okay, they did the spiritual discernment of the Father, the Son, and also the Holy Spirit. Okay, so 3 is used for spiritual discernment in traditions worldwide. Okay, and it just shows us to have the understanding of the spiritual aspects of our life, just as well as the physical experiences. We have to have both aspects to create something beautiful. Okay, we have those two opposites polarity that's manifest, and it's going to create beautiful things. So you have the energy of Gemini energy. Geminis are social creatures. Okay, if you look at the number 3, it's symbolic. It looked like a pair of lips sideways. Geminis are adventurous. They have great body of knowledge. They love to have fun, and they're always on the go. They love to move. Okay, so when I said you love to always continuously work, and you can like tire yourself out, that's your low. That's because you have that Gemini energy. Okay, so what you have to do is you have to take all this energy that you have bottled up inside of you. Okay, and it's just like we have that flame, we have that light within us. Once we tap into the essence of the soul, we have to take that light, embody the love, embody the power, embody the knowledge, gather it all up, and then express it outwards into the world to be a positive impact for humanity. Okay, so if you are life path 3, your job is required to be the light, to be the knowledge, to be the healer, and use your intellect to heal. 9:19 on the clock. Okay, always be familiar with that. And when we're dealing with our highs and our lows, everyone has the energy of highs and lows. We just have to balance them out to create beautiful things. We don't want to be too hot or too cold, but we want to be in the center. The center is the harmonizing field, and it's where we create the beautiful things the most. When we are centered, we are focused, we are tapping into that childhood imagination. It's great energy. And by you having that energy, You also have to be familiar that when we're dealing with the last sign, we're dealing with Pisces energy. And the childhood imagination is symbolic to Pisces energy. 1010 was just on the clock. Because Pisces is mystical. They always in the 5D world. So you have to be able to have a balance to be in the physical and also the spiritual, and not too overwhelming in the spiritual side. Okay, so you balance both of them out and you can create something beautiful. Okay, and Pisces is the mystical. They always say the La La Land, the Einstein, and you might just take on that energy because you have that childhood wildest imagination, you know. And if you do, there's nothing wrong with it. Just make sure you have everything of balance. You are being observant. You are learning things much as you can. And the more you learn, teach, you know. And I'm a teacher, and I find myself saying that. I say, I'm a teacher, 11:11 on the clock. But I'm also a student because I'm continuously learning new things. And as I teach, I still learn new things because I receive downloads from the ancestors, and I can be actually teaching, and I can get an intuitive nudge, you know, from them sending me more knowledge, you know. So I'm like, soon after I get done with the video, I'm like, I just got a download. Let me write it down. Okay. So it's great to have that childhood imagination and to use it for your greatest good. You know, get a notebook, jot down the ideas, also the messages that's sent from the ancestors, and also your creative ideas. When we are disciplined, we have our notebook, we're journaling things down, we have a pattern of being consistent. It helps us to have balance, okay? And it gives us great energy to be able to see all the creative things that we have inside of us. 222 on the clock. So I just wanted to share some light. If you are a life path 3, you have beautiful energy. You have the Leo energy of being a natural born leader. You have the energy to be social, to communicate, use your great intellect, body of knowledge, express it outwards, live in that childhood imaginations. There's nothing wrong with it. It's going to take you in beautiful places, and just be love, be light, be the healer, be the teacher, and lead by example. I love you all. I'm sending you all positive energy and high vibes, and I'll be back with more. I love you. Peace and love.